Imagine being 96 years old and being tired, not of your own aches and pains, but of hearing about everyone else's. That's Betty Parker for you. At 96, instead of focusing on limitations, she fills her journal with all the great things she is still doing, picking roses from her garden, reading, and playing cards with her friends. Betty's experience highlights a crucial point that aging experts are now emphasizing. It's not just about living longer, but about living better years. We want to make sure individuals are living good years, as opposed to just living longer. Healthy behaviors like nutritious eating and strength training are important, but loneliness and social isolation are key factors we need to address if we want to not only have more years, but actually enjoy them. So how do we get more joy and purpose? According to gerontologist Dr. Carrie Burnite, there are 4 key factors that are most important to getting the most out of our longer, healthier years. And the good news is, just like you can exercise your body, you can work out your internal strength to improve your connections and sense of purpose. Here are the 4 pillars: growing, connecting, adapting, and giving. First, let's talk about growing. Daily crossword puzzles are good, but to stay truly sharp and increase your enjoyment of life, it's important to do difficult things. New experiences activate what's called neuroplasticity, which is simply our brain's ability to keep growing. If you only do the same things you've always done, you aren't setting yourself up for continued growth. One doctor told the story of a patient who took up golf after he retired, but he also started playing a musical instrument, the guitar. It wasn't something he had ever done before, but the new activity opened up a whole new world for him. The key is to find something you truly enjoy, not something you think you're supposed to do. If you never liked books, retirement probably isn't the time you'll suddenly become a passionate reader. Find something that is interesting for you, because you'll be more likely to stick with it. Second is the power of connection. Think of it like diversifying your financial portfolio, but for your social life. You want to have friends of different ages, friends from your neighborhood, and friends from your past. Remember 96-year-old Betty? She meets with a group she calls the Youngs to play cards. They're a group of women in their 60s, and Betty says she values having a diverse group of friends, especially as she has outlived many of her close connections. If you've lost touch with people, social media can be a great tool to reach out. But Dr. Burnite's most important piece of advice is this: be the friend. Loneliness is dangerous to our longevity, so you need to be the one to call, to make a plan, to remember a birthday, or to sit by somebody's hospital bed. Investing in connection is critical. The third principle is to adapt. Life is full of change, and growing older brings its own set of challenges. Betty Parker had to give up tennis, which she misses, and she now uses a walker sometimes. But those changes haven't stopped her from laughing with her family or spending time in her yard. The people who age well are the ones who are able to accept and even embrace change. It's not about denying that tough stuff will happen. It's about how you respond to it. In fact, research has suggested that how you think about aging profoundly impacts how you actually age. People who believe that aging is a time of continued growth live on average 7.5 years longer than those who think, oh, I'm old, it's over. Your mindset matters. And finally, the fourth factor is to give. Evidence suggests that people who give to others report higher levels of joy, purpose, and longevity. And giving doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It can be delivering a lemon from your tree to a friend. It can be offering to watch your neighbor's kids while they run errands. Even creating art, planting a garden, or calling someone who is sick is an act of giving that can fill your life with purpose. If this all sounds like a lot to do at once, don't worry. You can start small, and you can start at any age. It's never too late. Because in the end, purpose isn't some grand, elusive thing. As Dr. Burnite says, purpose is small. It's daily. It's a decision. It's asking yourself, Okay, today, how am I going to use the fact that I'm alive and that I have things to give?